Hello. You can't say. Oh yeah, you can hear me. Hi. I went to grab some water. All right. I need to grab Twitch chat on my phone real quick. There we go. And lowering the music a little bit. All right. So, I've been gone for a little bit. Not only have I been gone, but so has Nyx. Which means that we get the delight. Except for lore, yes! Okay. Um... We're so back. We're so fucking back, dude. We're so back. We're so back. Ooh. Why is Minecraft immediately running like ass? Okay. So we've been gone for a little bit. Pet symmetry. Immediately. Anyways, we've been gone for a little bit. And I have gone back to Elyndra. And if we remember what Elyndra is, it's the town that I have protected from the fall. From, like, the gods. And in Elyndra, there was a book. And that book confirms that this motherfucking tree holds not just Inara's power, but like a fraction of the power from every god. I'm gonna have to tear it out of it. Hello? I know you can hear me. We need to talk. Sorry, you needed to load in. Be sick. You have something I need. Ikia's power. I know you're lying. I don't know. But you are. Both Callista and the books in Elyndra have told me that you have the power that is Ikia's. Can't hear in game. Why not? Give me a second. I'm so sorry. Yeah. Okay, wait, can you speak real quick?
Hello? Can you hear me now?
Waiting for confirmation in chat. There we go. Okay, okay. We're so fucking back. Oh my god. Doesn't stream Inhuman for a week, it dies.
That's how it happens, doesn't it? Anyway.
The books in Elyndra and Callista have told me that you have Ikia's power. That you not just have Ikia's power, you have a fraction of the power of every god.
And what books exactly would those be?
Are books from researchers, I don't know.
Even if I were to hold this power that you say, I am not powerful enough to wield such power. I'm no god.
I need to bring that power to Callista.
Why?
Because she ordered me to do so.
Well, however you retrieve this power, I'm afraid I cannot help you.
You're the one holding it. If you don't give it over peacefully, I'm gonna have to take it.
That would not go over well for you. Or anyone here, really.
It wouldn't go over well either way if I don't do the order. I am in a lot more trouble than I could get in trouble from you.
Do you understand what would happen if you were to harm this tree? Myself, really.
It doesn't matter.
Oh, but it does.
Callista has said that a lot worse things will happen than just me falling.
If you harm this tree, instability will fall over this world and it will crumble. You know that, don't you? Being the last bits of magic, and the last bit of godly power, as you say.
Callista's stuck in the celestial realm. If she's out of there, then it doesn't matter. Then there is another god here.
Are you sure about that?
I saw her.
Hmm. Either way, I cannot give you what you seek. And I suggest you let the dead lie.
She said that a lot worse would happen if I don't follow the order. I can't not follow the
And there can
order.
be a lot worse than this world falling into dust at the hands of emptiness. What could be worse than that?
My family being harmed.
Your family would be harmed either way.
At least I wouldn't sit by and do nothing. Like you.
That is what neutrality is.
This isn't. No! This is not what neutrality is! I don't think you know what neutrality is. Sitting by and
And,
doing nothing is siding with the bad guys.
and how would
Because you
that
enable
be
them.
exactly? How am I enabling them?
Letting them do whatever they want.
Not thinking
Neutrality isn't.
and not
It's
acting is doing.
nothing.
Has to be neutral.
No, it's not neutral. True
Clearly.
neutrality doesn't exist. Sitting by and doing nothing while the people around you suffer is being a bad person. It's worse than actually pulling the trigger. You have more power than most of us, and you sit by and do nothing. You're just as bad, if not worse, than the Skulk themselves.
You speak as though I can wield such.
I don't know what you can and can't do. The only thing that I've seen from you is nothing.
A lot of my energy is spent on conserving this world. I can do none.
There is not gonna be anything left to conserve.
Either way, I do not think this power can be transferred to you. If you wish to bring this power to your god, this god will have to come here. If this god exists still. And I highly doubt such.
She was at the Aranus temple.
I felt no such presence.
Well, I don't think you feel a lot of shit. You haven't been doing anything. You saying I didn't feel anything doesn't mean anything.
I've been given one instruction, and this is how I'm carrying it out. If you have a problem with that, then there's nothing really that you can do. Or that I can do, really. I keep at bay what I must. And you being as you are, I could not give this power to you even if I wanted to. It could not sustain itself within you.
Just have to get it to the celestial realm. Make it into an orb. I don't know.
And what exactly does your god need with this power exactly?
She would help us defeat the Skulk in general.
And you know that for certain. How exactly?
She stood in front of me and said it.
You are aware Callista represents not a true balance, really, but particular sides. Conflict is what Callista started with, correct?
That's not all she is. I know.
Despite
It's
not
you're
being all
talking
that
about
Callista
my
is,
mom. You
despite
have
not being
no
all
clue who
Callista
she is.
but that is what Callista stems from. At least as far as I'm aware.
It doesn't matter
So
what
either
she
way, whether
stems.
intentionally or not, conflict will come. And with conflict, harm will be done.
If you're waiting for conflict, look around you.
I'm not
God,
waiting for anything.
there is no waiting for conflict anymore, Nara. It is already here.
I am not Inara.
You shouldn't wear a face.
It is the only form I can take that I can talk and walk amongst you if you truly wish to speak.
People are already being harmed.
I am aware.
One of my best friends is in a cage because the skulk has literally made him into a monster. The rest of my people is dead or completely have lost their minds.
Overcome with their own malice, I am aware.
That's not a fair thing to say. It's not their own malice. They were sent into a battle. They were never meant to win.
But you are aware that is what this skulk, as you say, is, don't you? It is leftover malice, malicious intention.
It's not that. It's not that black and white.
I think you're thinking about it too complicated.
I think
Too
you're thinking
complex.
not enough about it. I don't think you get to tell me how I should think about it or what it is and what it isn't when you don't do anything to do anything about it.
Just because you do not see what I do doesn't mean it doesn't happen.
Then what have you been doing?
Protecting this world from other forces. Although, as the power dwindles within even this form, I cannot keep it forever. So,
Either way, we're fucked.
cracks get through, but I am doing my best, for as long as I can. And these moments such as these only take away from the stability of this world, and I think you know that.
I'm trying my
You want to
best.
pick a fight. As am I.
You don't speak to anyone. You're not being truthful about what's been going on because you tried to keep everyone away from it.
What exactly have I not been truthful about?
Everyone has said that you didn't want anyone to know about anything.
Because it is better to leave the dead alone.
The dead aren't even dead. The dead will look you up. It doesn't matter if the dead is better to be dead. The dead will just come after us. Neutrality doesn't exist anymore. There is no neutrality. You can't be neutral in a situation like this. Neutrality just means that you're signing your own death sentence. Either fight or lay down.
Such an extreme mindset.
In an extreme...
Did your god teach you this?
This is... Are you listening to yourself? This isn't me having an extreme mindset. This is reality. I don't know what fucking paradise you're living in, but the rest of us are actually struggling here. I've been fighting for my fucking life to make sure that the people here aren't all getting skulk infected, or that Vil isn't going fucking insane, or Leora doesn't say the next insane shit where it's like, I don't know if you're lying or not. Or that the next crack opens up and a bunch of Skulk gets out. Or another person gets harmed by the void. Because that's a whole different thing. Thank you for warning us about that one. That was nice. That was cool.
If I'd taken the time to warn, then it would have spread more.
If you had taken the time for 2 seconds to come here, leave a note, tell somebody to spread the word that void is bad, or whatever, or hey, by the way, just so you guys know, there's a void god that wants to actively harm everyone here, I think that it would have helped a lot. Then we wouldn't be having this conversation where I have to tell you.
I am already aware.
I'm so glad you're aware.
However, I know of the entity and its overwhelming spread. I reiterate to you, if I had taken the time, any focus away from the active struggle, it would lead to instability. And again, let this world crumble even faster than you are suggesting. Cracks get through.
I can't fly anymore. Zeno has lost his arm. This could have been avoided had you just taken a minute to tell us, hey, there's an evil entity that will harm anyone who touches the void.
And when did you receive this injury from this void?
A couple weeks ago.
Before or after your friend?
After.
Then I think you would have the forethought to go nowhere near it if you've seen your friend get injured from the same thing.
I didn't know there was a god behind it. Because as far as I knew, I couldn't be harmed by anything.
That was a foolish assumption.
It was my own.
Everything and anything can be destroyed.
Sure, but as far as I knew, it's only the divine. I didn't know this god. I've never seen this god before. I still have never seen this god.
Either, but I know of its forces.
I didn't.
No matter what words I share to you, none can teach better than experience. You said yourself you believe me a liar. So no matter what I tell you, will you truly believe me if you do not experience it yourself?
A fair warning about a void god, I would have believed.
I told you to leave what is out there alone. I told all of the visitors here, everyone who resides.
I'm not a visitor. I've been longer on this fucking earth than you have.
Either way, I gave my warning. It truly is up to those around who will interpret it as truth or not. Again, you come to me asking for such things when you yourself declared me with a certain assumption about my part. So no matter what I say, I do not think you will truly believe me at my word.
Because your word means nothing. Your actions speak way louder than words. And your actions have been barely anything. Other than...
that you have seen.
Yes!
A lot more goes on rather than here.
But are these not the people that you would have to protect?
I do more than on this plane. Not all action that I take can be seen. Taking the time to speak to you now is taking time away from fighting against active forces that you yourself have said are dangerous. Taking this god's form, whether I like it or not, takes energy. And it takes away from what I am trying to protect with.
What
But
are you trying to
if
protect?
if I do not persist in this form, the magic will disappear. I am trying to protect all who live here the best I can, but not all action I take can be seen.
The only thing I've seen is people getting hurt. Real people getting hurt.
I am only one being. There's only so much I can do.
If you share the information you have, you can share the burden.
And I am sharing it now. But again, I do not think you believe me.
You
So
haven't said anything yet.
I am sharing it now.
The only thing you've said.
You have asked what I have done. And I said, not all action I take can be seen. I've been protecting against the entity that you say is dangerous, that you have been touched with. The void is nothingness, and all that exists here is something. And I am doing what I can against it so it doesn't spread. But, again, I am no god. It will not be perfect. But taking time away from such only drives the focus away more.
Bye bye, hope you have a good, fantastic Lori.
Bye,
I am doing
Nevaeh.
what I can. You can ask your questions whether you believe me or not. I can answer what I can. But
What?
that doesn't mean you will believe me. And that doesn't mean that you will be satisfied no matter what I do or tell you. If you have questions, ask them.
I'm trying to, but you keep yapping. What is something a mortal can do against the void? To not lose their arm or wing or whatever.
The best thing that I could assume that you could do is fill the space it is trying to take up. Whether that is possible through mortal means is up for debate, but the best thing you could do is stay away from it if at all possible. But if not, look into ways to supersede it.
What if it talks to you?
If it speaks to you, then there is something that lies in between existence and nothingness that is a subconscious space that anything could breach. It is up to you how you react to its word, to its call. The call to the void is a strong one, but it cannot or isn't invincible.
What if it calls you family?
Calls you family. Then there's a high possibility that your origins stem from nothingness.
It called me family.
As I know from Inara's memory, one day Callista appeared. Amaris swears up and down, or swore up and down, I should say. They do not know where she came from. Perhaps you could start there. If it calls you family, then there might be some truth to it, whether you believe it or not. You resisted a long time, but again, these beings, as you say, have existed much longer. We, as individuals, as Asmon, as you say, or to, again, can only do so much. You are acting on your order as best you can, and as am I.
What was your order?
Keep this world from crumbling.
You're doing
That's
a
it.
really shit job at it. Because where it's headed right now, it's
Not
gonna
all can be
crumble.
prevented, even if a god wishes it so. If you were asked to keep a god at bay, only being one, as one, do you think you could last forever? Truly. Against a god you didn't even know existed.
I literally can smell these motherfuckers from a mile away.
Nuh-uh.
No, I do.
Do you have any more questions?
Um, I still need that power. I need to bring that to Calissa.
Well, as I am, I cannot give it to you. And I will let you know this now. If you attempt to destroy any part of this tree, as I'm assuming you have thought about, this world will crumble quicker than you can think. I'm not lying, truly, when I say I keep this world stable. Without me, there is nothing against the entity of the void. Being all that remains of certain godly power. That might not be satisfactory for you to hear. However, it is the only answer I can give.
What part of Callista's power do you hold?
That is hard to say. Concepts such as what Inara and Callista represented, embodied completely, contradict one another. But they may as well cancel each other out. So I am unsure. I do feel the need to communicate, in a way, to understand sides even if I do not act on them. But that might just be where they cancel each other out.
If that's what you think, then you're completely wrong about who the gods were.
I did not know them. I only
Inara
know
was
the little parts of what.
Inara might have
memories.
been neutrality, but Callista was not just conflict.
I spoke upon diplomacy. The need to understand sides, and to help them reach a compromise. But again, I cannot act upon them. In truth, I do not think this body would let me, decaying as it may be. I cannot change what was once. You have a strange look about you. In your expression, I mean.
I think you're a coward.
That is all right. It is not for me to decide how you view me. I can't really do much about it.
As Inara's Asmon, you should feel a duty to protect humans. But keeping them completely in the dark is not protecting. It has done more harm than good. More people have gotten hurt by not knowing and having to figure it out for themselves than if you had said something. You should be ashamed to call yourself Inara's Asmon.
I don't think shame has anything to do with it.
I think it's the least you could do. Is feel shame.
Do you feel shame?
Yes.
Is that why you seek so hard to fulfill this order?
This has not turned into a reflection on me.
Genuinely asking.
You should really reflect your own actions.
I don't think that would change anything.
You can't change the past, but you can do more in the future.
I'm not sure exactly what you want from me. As you say, you can do more and do more. But when will doing more be enough? Once again, this decaying body only has so much energy. And again, there's only so much I can do as I can without being completely destroyed myself.
The least you could have done is be upfront with people. If you knew that you held the gods' powers, why didn't you tell anyone?
It's not as if it makes itself obvious when it doesn't present itself within me. I hold a power I cannot wield.
Why do you even hold these powers?
Because a god cannot be erased. Its form, mayhaps. However, the concept still persists.
But why you? Why do you hold the power?
That is a complicated question I'm not sure how to answer. Inara created me, foreseeing a future of destruction. Without me, I'm not quite sure what would have happened. If all the power were released onto the world and into the hands of who knows. I'm sure far worse would have happened. And I'm sure far worse will happen. There's an inevitability, danger, and an inevitability of tranquility on a fragile scale. There will always be opposing forces, but there will only be so much one can do about it before bringing the world to a halt completely. The gods destroyed each other, fought amongst themselves. And for what? Leaving behind a broken world. To having their own creations pick up the pieces. But we can only do so much.
Just because we can only do so much doesn't mean that we just have to sit down and wait.
I am not waiting. Again, I don't think you're hearing me exactly when I tell you not all I do can be seen.
Yeah, but if you don't talk about it, did it really happen?
I'm talking about it now, aren't I?
You haven't said anything! You've said
I'm
nothing!
explaining.
No, the only thing you've been repeating is, oh, well, I do shit behind the scenes, but not actually saying what you've been doing. Oh, I hold the forces at bay. Explicitly say what you're doing.
I don't think you're listening.
Oh my god.
The force known as the Void.
Mm-hmm.
The thing on your wings. I've been explaining. I have been keeping a particular eye upon what it does outside of this realm in particular. That cannot be seen with a mortal eye, nor divine. Far worse would happen if I didn't. So forgive me if that takes up most of my attention. Again, I am no god, so mistakes will happen.
No
I'm
one
not made perfectly.
is
Neither are
blaming you for not being a god, but people are for you not communicating with people.
And you lash out to me communicating now.
Lashing out is the only way that you've been communicating with anyone. I think you've said more words now than you have in the entire time that other people have been around here. You can't blame me for getting upset by your lack of speaking to anyone.
I will repeat this one more time. Communicating as we have now requires
Takes more energy than does need to be because you need your energy to keep the forces at bay. I know. I listen. I do hear you. Doesn't mean that I have to agree with you. I think you should.
Would you rather me constantly communicating what I plan to do rather than focusing all my effort upon what is out there?
For all I care, you send one of your homunculi to tell us, like, hey, still doing my best here. But instead, you do nothing. And no one hears anything from you. And then we're all just hoping for the best.
Slay.
There's a zombie behind you.
Nyx,
Yes,
you alright?
I'm fine.
Slay.
Now you show yourselves.
We didn't want to interrupt.
Yeah, it's kind of rude.
let's
Very,
go
very
home,
informative,
okay?
by the way, too.
You've been MIA
Pardon?
for a while.
I was saying very informative.
Very and yet not very much.
Yeah, if you're using up all of your power to protect against the void, to protect against Phobos, then why not tell us what's going on so we can actually do something proactive to help rather than just sit in this waiting game, waiting for things to keel over. When you're
There
out of
isn't
energy, when
much.
you're spent, and we don't have anyone else to turn to.
There isn't much that you could do, in all truth.
Okay, so we're all just sitting ducks here. Why did you bring us here then? Why did you
Because-
allow us to seek asylum here when this world is just going to end up swallowed whole, just like my home?
Because your other world was already going to be destroyed.
And so is this one. And so many more people are going to be hurt.
But not for some time.
Yes, sometimes. So we're all just sitting ducks, enjoying our time here, getting tortured by the skulls, just waiting for the world to end. Great.
I wouldn't say tortured, I'm gonna be real.
I mean,
More like
okay.
prodded every
Well,
once in a while.
Let's be real. Definitely tortured after 2 explosions.
So what? Just because you're giving us grace?
Holding back the inevitable.
Nyx was right. You should be ashamed.
It's not about holding back the inevitable anymore. It's about fighting back.
It's obvious whatever safeguards you've put up or whatever remnants of God that you have within you aren't doing shit for us. So, you know, a change in really anything would be nice at this point. There's the void knocking at our door and the skulk underneath our feet.
It's
Whatever you're
time
doing
for a
isn't
change of
working.
strategy. This cannot go on any longer.
There
Are
isn't much
you-
more that I could do without risking certain consequences of that action.
It doesn't have to be you.
You can still hold
If
down
there's
the
anything that
fort,
anyone
but maybe
could do, then we
You aren't
can. It
even-
doesn't have to just be you or your inaction or what you can't do because you're using up everything else.
you aren't even willing to guide us. Give us a inkling of which direction to go.
You expect honesty from us, completely honest. Divulge the most simplest truths about your process, about
I
what's
imparted to
actually going
Nyx.
on. You just expect us to sit here and be happy as we suddenly die out of nowhere. Well,
I imparted to Nyx
newsflash,
what
you
you could do
unfortunately
against
have
the
a
void, but that is all I know.
the void's already spreading. What you're doing right now is slowly not gonna work. So we gotta do something.
And is that all you know, or all you're willing to say, or all you can say at this point?
You've lied before. Clearly.
About what?
Sure, it may not be as much in front of our faces, but it's by omission.
About what, exactly?
That we shouldn't look into anything because that is safer. Look where that got us.
Yeah, us not looking into anything, us not knowing what's going on. The void grabbed me by the fucking arm. It could have killed any of us. We had no idea that thing existed until I was dragged into it by a dream. That could have been anybody. That
We
could have
had
ended
to-
up dead.
We had to learn about it by ourselves. You didn't even give us a warning beyond just, oh, don't go near it. Oh, just leave it to me. I'll fix it somehow.
And now we're here having to take our own path on it, risking life and limb so that we can hopefully fix our own world because you haven't been doing shit.
It'll grow, and it'll attack any sort of protection you've put up. As it has been. Whatever you're doing
It's not
isn't
even
starting
about
to
like
not work anymore.
I don't know what you've been doing, but it talks.
It's not working.
It might work for like the Void number 1 Portal edition, but it is not working for the talking living god that lives in it.
Especially when it's reached here. It's not just dreams anymore. It's not just some make believe thing that we see in our nightmares. It's hurt people here around us. Constant hallucinations. We can't believe what's real and what's not at this point anymore. If you have any ideas, even if it's just a long shot, I think we deserve the honesty at this point, or else we're all just sitting ducks.
I explained to Nyx. If you could find something to fill the space of the emptiness it takes over, that is the only thing that you could do. But that is not something I believe is within mortal capability.
Doesn't matter if you believe in it.
Then
It matters
what?
if we try.
Then so we gotta find whatever god slash god or whatever whoever is left to try and patch up the void.
That is all you can do, really.
We've read about what the void did to other gods. It seems
And
like to me we're out of options. Gods or not. Unless you know of someone who's going to come down and save the day.
if somebody had the intention of doing anything but keeping what already exists at our doors at bay, I'm positive they would have done so already.
So we're fucked. We're just
Are
fucked
you
because
positive,
there's
or are
no
you
god coming
assuming?
to save us.
Exactly.
So then there's got to be something we can do.
No, because
I'm
the
telling
only
you
thing
what you
that can do is some god coming down to fill up the space that the void makes because we can't do it.
You said you hold the powers of literal God, but you don't even know how to wield them?
It's not that I don't know how, it's that I physically cannot.
Then why aren't you asking for other people to look into it? To at least give us some sort of chance?
At this point, it doesn't matter to the tree if we have a chance. They're just out here waiting, holding it down as long as possible for God knows what reason.
That is what I've been instructed to do.
What powers do you have in your grasp? Is there anything that we can use?
The easiest thing for me to use is what is left of Anara's existence. But that is decaying, as you can see.
Is there a way to like imbue something with that so we can like fix up the holes? Like, is there like a magic shovel we can make to like put stuff in that space? I don't know.
Magic shovel.
I hold no
I don't know.
ability of creation.
Right, and the only one who does
Only
fucked off
temporary energy.
a
Yeah.
million bajillion years ago.
Conveniently, the only one that would be helpful here.
What I can create is temporary. It is not a satisfactory answer, however. It is the only thing I can do.
So can you like temporarily make a shovel for us to put things in the holes or
Don't.
You're obviously not listening either.
Whatever blockade they were able to put up, it wouldn't last for long.
Said this months, almost a year beforehand, and now just when things are actually getting bad, this information comes out, and not by your choice, from it being pried from you.
Thank you so
It
much
would
for the
change
follow.
the
Hi.
outcome.
Would it? You don't know that.
I don't. However, I can say from experience of what I witnessed.
I can't believe that Inara made the
educated guess.
most useless, embarrassing Asmon that I've ever seen from the millions of Asmon that I've seen. You are genuinely the most worthless one. You've done nothing to protect anyone here except just hold the forces at bay, but not even having the guts to be honest to the people that you are harming by admission. You're not bad as Phobos. You are worse. Phobos is evil, but you just keep people in the dark to just let them die. But at least it won't be by your hands because you don't have the guts to. You're letting another god do it for you because you don't even have the guts to kill us yourself.
You're letting us die and smiling and saying things are okay or are being fixed while we're dying.
The least you could have done was be honest from the start so we could do something. So we could go to any other world.
Or we could have at least dig a 6 feet hole to get in ourselves.
You can't even do anything about the skulk or about small minor things that bother us. You couldn't even be bothered.
I don't care about the small minor things. I care very much just about the big things of
If an
where
attempt
of,
was
I guess this world is
made-
fucked.
If an attempt was made to deal with these minor issues, as you have said, it would lead to the risk of even worse happening.
We are
An infection
dying.
of an infection of skulk, as you say, to this tree could spell the end of this world sooner than later.
What about the rest of us?
The worst has already.
The world's fucked anyway.
It doesn't fucking matter anymore. There is no god that's gonna save us. You're running out of power. So either way, we're fucked if we don't start doing something. And you're not planning to do so. So we'll just have to do it ourselves. Why don't you get back in that fucking tree and don't get out again till you're out of time?
Does anyone else have any more questions?
Nope, mic drop. Let's go, gang.
What happens next to this world because of your ignorance is on your hands. I hope you know this.
The blood of
I don't
millions will be on your hands.
I don't suppose you have any clue where Amaris would be then, do you?
I'm so sorry, you guys. Hi. Sorry, I didn't even get a chance to introduce myself. Hi, I'm Artisan. I play Nyx on Inhuman SMP. My pronouns are they, them. This is all fake. I'm not actually angry at anyone. Yes.
Are you okay?
Fine.
Hello.
You've been gone a while.
I'm fine. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Look. I'm so.
Okay.
Hmm?
Are you okay?
I'm fine. Just pissed.
Can't say I blame you.
So, is it we lock in? Or run, I guess? Get the fuck out of
Run
here?
where? There's nowhere to go.
Besides,
If we can
even
connect
if-
anywhere else through a portal, like we've had before, just a
but at
backup
that
plan in
point-
case of anything.
I mean, that's
Thank
great for
you.
a backup plan, but even if we do run, it's gonna come back regardless because nothing's being fixed.
I don't know. I mean, hear me out. We run, go to another world, and see if there's an actually useful Azamon that can help us fix.
The tree could not sense another world anywhere. Not one that they could
So
feel.
only 2 worlds exist? Like
Who
ever
knows?
existed?
The cat could have fucking torn apart the rest.
So this is literally the last one.
I don't know. I don't know. If there is one out there, it's one that the tree can't sense. But considering
Considering
they've
the
been
tree
doing with
can't do
their
much else
power.
either,
yeah,
I
Mhm.
don't think that holds much weight.
It doesn't hold
Yeah.
much weight, but at the same time,
The tree is literally just a glorified Azamon. It isn't anything more than that.
if an Azamon can't, if they can't sense something like that, one that has the powers of the gods in their hands, I doubt that we as mortals are going to be able to. Not without
that's
a whole lot of time that we don't have.
I mean, they hold the powers, but they can't use them. So, still useless.
Mhm.
So, who knows? Maybe the tree just can't even sense those other worlds.
exactly.
Likely.
I can't believe. I mean, not to say that I ever trusted the tree, but still, I can't believe that they let people get their hopes up.
They have
No,
their
I
orders,
fully
of
believe
course
it.
of course they did.
They've done it from the start, hiding
Solid.
information on just how bad things are. They refused to let us go down into the cave at first, warning us how we shouldn't go down there, wouldn't tell us anything about it.
And at the
Maybe
end of the
those
day,
people
all
would
that they're
be
doing is
infected.
trying to protect themselves, protect the world, but not the people in the world.
That's the thing, they're not even doing that. It's slow. The world is already slowly crumbling away with all those potholes of void everywhere.
To think
can't
that
even
if they
do
could
their
have
only
told
job.
us just anything about the skulk, that all those people wouldn't be infected, because we kept going into the caves out of curiosity, out of what is it, what do we know,
The royal
and
we.
now all those
I
people.
was about to say, I wouldn't say we, because
I wouldn't.
like,
Okay, I wouldn't say we, but a bunch of us here, around.
Oh. They fucking
Oh.
muted the mic. Anyways.
Whoops.
Because of that one incident.
Oh, there we go.
They keep.
I went to Elyndra.
I was gonna ask where you went.
Elyndra's still around?
Yeah. It's actually not too far from here.
It's not.
No.
How?
What do you mean how?
Can you take us
Like,
there?
how is it not too far from here and no one has stumbled across
Yeah.
it?
It's it's like a lot of blocks that way.
This
How many
way?
blocks?
Yeah. Like a lot of blocks.
Alright, I'll be back.
Oh.
No, get back here.
No, we
No,
need
I'm
to
kidding.
talk.
Oh, we're actually doing this. Oh,
We need
Yeah,
to
I
talk.
can I can take you there.
okay.
There was quite a bit of information.
Suppose you have a waystone there or anything?
No. Of course not.
Great.
if the others are following.
They're so slow. Thank you so much for the God. Thank you so much for the follow, Mitzi. Hi. Sorry, we're doing lore, so if I don't immediately respond, I do see your messages, so I will respond as soon as I can. Hi. My character just had a giant crash out. I'm honestly really proud of it.
You sure you're alright? You've been gone for over a week now.
I'm okay. I didn't get hurt, and I just, lived, survived.
Fair enough.
Plus, Elyndra had tons of food. Why do you exist? Sorry, why does this waystone exist?
Random ones spawn in the world.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Have you guys been doing alright?
Yeah, fine. I've just been working a bit on the house. Things have been pretty quiet.
Okay. Hi! Sorry, chat is going wild with the crash out of the sentry.
Valid. God damn.
Dude, some of these bitches wouldn't have survived character artisan.
Oh my god, no. Either way, valid Nyx crash out.
Valid Nyx crash out. Tree annoying L.
About damn time. The tree's been annoying since day one.
Dude, it's like, oh, I keep the creatures at bay. What fucking creatures? Just say what creatures! Just say the fucking name!
Huh? Okay. Did I go back to you?
Hey guys!
There you go. Finally, you fucking catch up.
Sorry, we were walking and talking.
I see. You can do that and walk faster, you know.
It should be around here somewhere.
Hey!
Hi. Should be around here somewhere.
Okay, long legs. Talk to me again. Hate here.
Oh, I think okay. Where's Kaylin go? Kaylin's gone.
Rip Kaylin.
Kaylin, K gone. Anyways.
Kaylin, Kale out.
What?
Kill and kill out. Okay.
That's great. That's great, buddy. Great, now I gotta go talk to Kale and Rosemary. That's gonna be a wonderful conversation.
Huh?
I gotta talk to two moths about Cirrus.
Oh, there they are.
Why, Cirrus?
A lot. Just
Oh,
a lot of
okay.
things. That's great. Where's you next?
This is about where it should be. I'm a little confused.
What do you mean where?
I think he'd be able to see a village through the trees.
Maybe it's across the river?
No, it's this huge city.
Well,
You would barely be able to
definitely
see
be
the
able to see it.
sky.
It's an illusion of the CARD.
The
The
what?
cat.
Oh, I heard the C-R-E-A-T,
C-A-R-T.
and I was like, creature?
What?
C-A-R-T.
Yeah, the cat. That's how you spell
Kurt.
cat, right?
That is
Kurt.
not how
No.
you spell cat.
You guys, I'm illiterate.
Kaylin, do I need to teach you how to read comics?
You
I'm
guys,
seeing you
I didn't
write
have custom
things.
schooling. I did have good schooling. Leave me alone.
Do you wanna learn how to read and write, buddy? It's okay.
No, this is where it
No, I
is.
don't- read
Written
and
notes
write.
before.
Yeah, I don't.
There's no
read.
city here, though?
Sometimes.
Yeah,
no
there's
city.
nothing.
What's the place supposed to look like? We can look around.
Okay, it's these huge structures made out of brick and bronze, towers, vehicles that mortals have built for themselves that just float in the sky like huge balloons.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and like
Okay.
the sky is a lot clearer as well. Usually the sky is like completely gray from everything that comes out of these huge towers.
I mean, I don't
Um,
see any towers
maybe-
or anything around.
I mean, when was the last time you saw this place?
2-3 days ago.
3 days ago?
Does it move?
A
Are you
city
sure
like
we went
that
in the
can't
right
just
direction?
fall apart and be turned into a forest in a day? Are we sure we didn't go the wrong direction?
No, I'm positive it's supposed to be here.
What did you do
No.
the last days you've been gone?
I read the books in their archives.
Did you bring any back with you?
Yeah, give me a second. I should have some in my
you wouldn't happen
backpack.
to have any weird items that don't exist outside of your own hands in your inventory, would you?
Oh no.
Th-
Just waiting
This
for
is
it to
just a
disappear.
this is just a book. It's empty. There's nothing in here?
Can I see?
Was there supposed to be something in here?
What's it about?
It's nothing.
It's how I found out that the tree holds all of the gods' powers. That if getting the tree, that the power
This
itself
has-
can't just be it's not an object. It's in the tree, like it's
You can take a
embedded
look at
into
this.
the tree.
Do you have anything? Do I have any other books or stuff from the place?
No.
So it's just this book. I'm waiting for this thing to disappear from my fucking inventory or something.
I was gonna say, can I see that again?
Yeah, it's literally nothing. It's the most
There's
normal,
nothing in
like,
it.
blank book I've
Yeah,
ever seen.
is there
It
anything
isn't
in
even like it's not even like it's been erased or anything. It's never been written in.
Yeah, it's fresh book.
Yeah, I don't feel any magic within it or anything, or any just sort of code to decipher. There's just nothing.
Hmm.
Fresh paper.
Interesting.
Magical or
Another
anything
weird
like that.
coincidence of you seeing something telling you to go after the tree holding a certain kind of power from the gods. Where does this sound familiar, guys?
Oh
It was the CART.
No.
CAT,
No,
Kaylin.
no.
You're saying
no,
cards.
no, they can't. I fought for Elyndra. I that's why I fell. The city was
I'm
right
not saying
here.
Elyndra doesn't. I'm not saying it
okay,
doesn't
can you
exist, but the one you
give
saw
me a-
maybe a couple days ago probably might not.
Describe Elyndra to me again.
It's a huge city. Like buildings made out of brick and copper. Vehicles in the sky that take mortals from one place to another. Like these carts, these huge carts that have a lot of steam coming out of them. That like ride from one place to another. Huge towers that release steam. The city is full of people.
Yeah, Nyx, when's the last time that you went digging into my journals?
Never?
That
That's... I can't be crazy, right? That's just...
it kind of sounds like Knoxburn.
Yeah! It sounds like any big city back home.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound like anything here. That sort of technology just doesn't exist here from anywhere that we've seen. There are no big cities like that. Just towering structures.
That's all Aaron Shonda's stuff. I
Yeah.
haven't seen anything like that in our
I've never
Did it
heard
look-
or seen of a city like that before.
Kaylin, you're hella traveled. Have you seen anything akin to that?
Did you just say I'm hella troubled?
Traveled.
Oh,
Traveled.
traveled. Okay.
Oh.
I was like, God damn, what the fuck did I do? Over
I
here
mean, it's
eating
not
my
wrong.
fucking food.
Anyway,
No, I haven't heard of anything like that.
You would think that a big city like that would be incredibly well known.
It was.
is
There were so many people here. There were many people here up till, I guess, now. I was here 2-3 days ago.
before
And an
2-3
entire
days
city
ago.
like that
When
doesn't
was the
just go
last time
poof.
you saw it?
Yeah, I mean.
What do you mean? I
that's
saw
the
it.
type of stuff you
I
hear
saw
in
it, but I was
stories, not-
here.
No,
What
I
about when
mean,
you fell? Did it look like that? Did
Yeah.
it look the same even then?
Yes.
What the hell was going on?
okay. So before 2-3 days ago, when was the last time you visited?
It's a couple, maybe an eon ago. Maybe I don't know. The time this doesn't. Time is weird.
So, I'm not saying something like that doesn't exist, but maybe something like that doesn't exist presently.
Maybe not right now. Maybe it did exist.
No, I was
it's-
here. I
Buddy,
was.
you gave us a book with something that says that has information when there's nothing in the book, and there was never anything in that book.
Was there anything else that you had found here? Or anyone that you talked to? Any information? Anything interesting?
They didn't really react to me.
That's a little suspicious.
Did they
Could it have
before?
been a memory? Like,
It-
Zeno, you did say something about a spell that brings forth memories. Could it have been that?
It could have, but
Maybe, but at the same time,
it requires quite a bit of setup. I'd be able to see the caster at that point.
Guys, game theory, Elyndra of 2 or 3 days ago might be the same thing quote unquote Callista was.
yeah.
The car.
Cause the information you got from it was the thing Callista was trying to get you on. The quote unquote Callista was trying to get you on, which was god powers that the tree is holding. Man, who would be interested in those god powers the tree was holding? Oh yeah, that weird fucking cat.
But it
You know,
still doesn't
the one
explain
connected
why.
to those illusions.
It still doesn't explain that Nyx has memories of it in the past before the weird fucking cat.
I'm not saying it doesn't exist. I'm saying maybe it doesn't exist anymore.
If
Yeah,
if
could have
it they
still
didn't.
existed then and pulled from memories. It could have been something similar to a
I mean,
dream.
There's nothing. I mean, I guess if it was so long ago, but there's nothing about a city like this here.
It could have been gone long before any of our times if it's been eons.
True, but at
Yeah,
the same
but
time, if it's
there's books on gods eons ago that have been gone way before.
Nyx, you good? Nyx is not good.
Nyx, what are you doing?
Well, if it had existed on this spot and it no longer does, then you would see something of it.
Yeah, you would see ruins or something, but there's nothing underground here.
Don't tell me this is okay. I was about to be mad if this
Oh,
was one of
God.
those cities. I was about to be pissed if it was one of those cities. Nothing.
Anyway, how close is that? Nope, it's complete opposite direction. Yeah, I don't know, bud.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Oh yeah. Oh, anyways.
How the fuck are we gonna get back? Hey, but okay, and we're at bedrock.
Oh,
Sorry.
This is what you get.
what did I do?
One block deep holes. It's for digging straight down.
Oh.
Hi, buddy.
I know it was here. I know it was here.
I'm not saying it wasn't here. I'm saying maybe you went through another illusion from the cat a couple days ago.
It can't just illusion the whole fucking city.
What if it was like a dream or something?
Oh, there you go.
I don't dream. I love sinking. I love sinking.
Fuck.
Oh, but
You don't have your flippers for once?
yeah, but they're my backpack.
Okay.
Hello?
Over this way.
This way. Follow the sound of my voice.
I'm getting the thing. The wind.
Follow the sound of my voice.
Oh.
Why are we going over here?
Because
Okay.
this is the way up.
Oh, okay. The water's coming from that way, so I wasn't sure.
Ah! Damn it, Caitlin. Oh, sorry.
Oh.
You motherfucker. So I'm gonna get you.
Oh, careful.
When did I accidentally deafen myself? Like, why is everyone
Sweet
so
Lord.
quiet? Fuck this.
Sorry.
Fucking hate this. Who did this? I hate you.
Let me see, buddy. We. Ow.
You're an awful person.
Oh
my god. Oh my god. This is awful. You dig? I just fucking. I'm so fucking tired.
Here.
Average Minecraft experience.
You got this.
It's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
I'm gonna have a third crash out about this.
Okay, you two, come here. Oh, you're almost there anyways.
Yeah, they're right there.
Buddy.
They got this. You guys got this. You guys
Shovel.
got this.
Thank you.
Oh.
Let's go. Good job.
I
Thank you, Caitlin.
got a grass block. Wow.
So, what now?
We run.
Say goodbye to our loved
Portals
ones.
are. Portal project is back up. I guess.
Portal Project is back up, and we try to figure out about the god essence in Inara, I guess, or not Inara. Fuck, the tree. I'm not calling it that stupid name.
Too long of a name.
That was the god's name.
God name, the name that Mavis gave it.
Oh, was it?
remember
I
what
think
that
I
is.
remember. I remember the
It's
name. We're not-
Fantasia, and
Yeah.
I'm not calling it that because that's too close
Oh.
to Fantastic, and it's doing a shit job.
Fantasia's my favorite fucking movie, dude. Come on.
We can't do
Anyways.
this.
Wait,
Anyway,
hold on.
So yeah, I'd hop to a new place, I guess.
I thought you said
Um,
hawk
We can
to
find one.
I'm
Hop
gonna
to
kill
a-
you.
world right now if the guy's missing and hasn't been seen in Arboreus in so long. Dude's probably in another world.
Ow.
Probably. Who's to say that he didn't just create a new one?
Right?
To be honest,
After he lost inspiration here. Saw this as a lost
Oh,
cause.
Jesus.
maybe we don't need to necessarily find a god. Maybe we need to just figure out a way to use whatever powers in the tree.
I suggested that, and the tree was like, no, it's not possible.
Well, the tree's also stupid.
If we
Yeah.
can't, if the tree's holding on to it, we kind of can't make something without the tree then.
Yeah, we
Well-
either need the tree to cooperate or we kill the tree and risk destroying this world ourselves.
Well, then we figure
I
out
I feel
how
like
to
that's such a
convince the tree
bad
to
idea,
cooperate.
considering the tree is what brings people back to life repeatedly.
Uh-huh.
I mean, we
Okay,
could always
but we're
talk.
also gonna die either way.
I know we could. Unfortunately, that's not a very good idea.
I think that's a last resort.
Yeah,
No,
I prefer the idea of hopping to another dimension, one where an actual powerful god exists. And
Or
then
you
we
know,
can do something.
or you know what? This is not to you, but this is at the tree. But an Asmon who could do something with the about the void. I said this is not to you.
Zeno.
Hmm.
Never mind. Yeah, it's fine.
No. What's up?
Do you need to say it alone?
No, it's fine. I'm just worried. You know, the cat kind of has taken a liking or hating or whatever you want to call it towards you,
Yeah.
and Nyx is also covered in void right now. If we go to another world, aren't we just gonna bring whatever shit is in this one with us?
Exactly.
That's a risk we had to take that at least prolongs our time and we can find something to help.
Well, until we figure that out, though, we should also try and see if there's another way we could try to convince the tree to use their powers in a different way. If we can find something to convince them to go a different route that might work, it could work, you know?
I mean, unless there's a way to steal them.
I think that's a last minute resort.
I'm tired of
I
trying to,
feel like it'd be a
prolong
quicker
plot and
solution
stuff.
than trying to convince the tree to do something.
Well, I don't know.
Elyndra was here. I know
I'm
was.
sure that there are ways of persuasion.
Something that we're inevitably gonna look at.
Yeah, it feels like every time we just learn that we're more and more fucked, and there's literally nothing we can do about shit. So
Did you just toss something? What the fuck? It looked like you were like hitting something with your sword, but you didn't have a sword in your hand. What was? You know what? It's fine.
I'm just eating a snack.
No, it looked like you were doing like a sumo toss with nothing there in front of you.
Nyx, what's going on,
Nyx,
buddy?
would you like some actual food?
I'm not hungry. I'm just. Elyndra was here. Like,
Yeah, possibly eons ago.
no. Elyndra was here and thriving. I saw people here.
But did they
Buddy,
talk to you?
No, they said they ignored them, like they weren't
Those
there.
were all illusions. I don't know how else to tell you, but it's unfortunate.
The people of Elyndra always kind of disregarded me. It's not a big deal. It's just it was
Okay.
here.
I kind of doubt that if there were a bunch of mortals and you're walking around.
No, it's normal. It always been like that.
With Elyndra or with everywhere?
Elyndra.
What about everywhere else?
That was different. Elyndra just, I don't know. People were down on their luck. I don't think they were really seeking divine help at that moment. So I didn't really care for the fact that they didn't care about me.
Either way, I think 2 days ago,
I
was probably another attempt at the cat to get you to try and
That doesn't make sense though.
whatever
There
powers
would
that
be
the
some proof of Elyndra still having existed. Ruins, it being buried like underground by just eons of the world changing. Nothing's here.
When did you first learn about Elyndra?
Right before the fall.
And you're sure it was in this world, in
Yes.
this realm?
Yes. Yes.
How long is an eon?
1,000 years, I think.
Oh, the stairs. I fucking hate the stairs. I hate walking upstairs. God, there's so many stairs. It's fine. We're fine. There are so many stairs. Let me see, which one of these books? A hidden gem. No, that's not it. No. Oh. No, that's not it. No. No. The edict. There we go. Anything happened with Phil yet? Ooh. Phil right now knows where... Oh. It has been fun to watch. Dude, Nyx is just having a crash out after crash out. Phil has found out where we live. Which is not a good thing. Oh my god. It was about 10,000 blocks away, and I'm... Oh my god. Gonna take a bit. Why not just kill him? Technically, we aren't sure if I am mortal or divine. Some blood tests have shown that we don't know. So either I can kill Phil and good riddance, or I can't and he can kill me. and it's a death sentence. So, playing it safe right now. Truly. I don't know how far I am. Oh, not far enough, that's for sure. I have rockets. Where are my rockets? Where are my rockets at? There we go. The server doesn't like me right now. The music fits the slow crash out. It does. Dude, I love Stray. I think it's a little bit to this way. I think I've gone too far. I'm gonna...
To logic this out. Oh, okay.
Hello, sorry.
Arrow
I was...
teleportation.
I was... Oh,
They're right behind me.
I
aren't
thought it
they?
was 10,000 block sides. It's only 1,000 block sides. Oopsie.
I'll be right back. I gotta grab some food.
It doesn't make sense. Caitlin's right. It doesn't make sense.
Where's Kaylin? What did Kaylin say?
Caitlin's right here.
Oh, hi Kaylin. Sorry, the message of Timos's place is right in front of your face. Give me a second.
I don't know. Something's wrong. Something is fishy and wrong with all of this.
I have the edict where it mentions Elyndra.
I mean, what if it wasn't... I don't know, this might be weird, but what if it wasn't necessarily that honest of a mission? You were told to destroy the place, but maybe it was something different?
And for the edict to be the only thing remaining of Elyndra, why? This doesn't make any sense. Not a single mortal wrote about a civilization that grandiose.
That advanced. Nothing like that had spread
heard
anywhere either to other villages.
I've heard more stories about shitty little towns, not to mention all of the huge kingdoms and bustling eco going on. Someone must have known about this place if it existed.
The city of Elyndra, once a humble beacon of mortal ingenuity, has defied the natural order and trespassed upon the sacred domains of the divine. Through arrogance and reckless ambition, its people have unearthed knowledge meant only for the gods, crafting tools and magics capable of disrupting the balance of the world itself. For decades, their hubris has been observed with patience and forbearance. They were given signs, omens, and divine warnings, yet they persist, delving deeper into forbidden arts, their hearts hardened to all that is sacred. The defiance has grown intolerable, and their existence now threatens all. I don't remember what that says. Elyndra must be erased. You shall march upon Elyndra with the celestial host at your command, bringing swift and final judgment to its people. The city is to be utterly destroyed, its buildings reduced to ash, its streets turned to ruin, its name no knowledge, artifact, or creation of Elyndra is to remain. All shall be. Dude, I don't remember what it says.
This doesn't make any sense, Nyx. They allowed wherever whatever your fucking world is called now. I'm forgetting to exist, but they didn't allow Elyndra.
That doesn't
The
make sense.
Celestial Realm?
No, their world.
Aaron Shonda.
Arashonda.
Like, why would Chorus and Xeno's world be allowed to exist? Why would Aaron Shonda be allowed to exist if the gods saw Elyndra of all places as a slight against them? This doesn't make sense.
Something's not adding up.
Different rules for the
No,
that
that
wouldn't
doesn't
make
make sense.
sense.
Well, I mean, it does say that Elyndra had used magic beyond the god's authority to overstep. There were no gods nor magic in Aaron Shonda.
I mean,
Well-
as far as you all knew.
Yeah, outside of Phobos being there, apparently.
I mean,
And not
that's
only
fair.
that,
At the
like,
same-
sure, this is like a direct order of the gods, but Arashana doesn't exist anymore either.
but that's also like.
So do you think the
years.
gods ordered Phobos of all people to destroy it?
Most of the gods didn't know about
Most of the gods didn't even know the void was conscious, much less had an aim.
or most
I don't
gods
think
didn't even
that's-
know that the void had existed, period.
I don't think that's plausible, and I doubt that that Phobos would do anything out of
It only would make
An
sense if it
order.
was the other way around.
Mhm.
exactly, but that doesn't make sense. There's some sort of lie or something in here, but we don't know what.
If Phobos destroyed Arashonda, and Arashonda is very similar to Elyndra, why would the gods order me to destroy Elyndra?
Exactly.
There's
How did you
no reason
receive-
behind it.
How did you receive the edict?
Not. I don't. I don't really remember. I think it wasn't with a god.
Then
It-
it can't be trusted.
I mean, the
Normally the
edict-
gods give orders in person, but this was written down.
and it was
And you
also
don't
put
find
in a
that suspicious at all?
You don't find that suspicious?
temple.
Dude, I can't fucking see you if you go literally anywhere but here.
What?
There you go.
I'm planting down lights. Goddamn.
Not allowed. No lights.
I mean, I guess it's suspicious. I don't know.
No, so let's look up.
At the time I wasn't.
Makes sense logically.
At the time, an order was an order, I understand that. Even if you didn't think that it had come from the gods. That's not your fault, but it's just weird. So many things aren't adding up.
If it was from Phobos, how did I know to defy it?
Maybe it was something
You
else
still
you
could have
did.
defied it because you didn't believe it was right.
I mean, there's a multitude of reasons of why the gods may not have wanted you to remember what you did to become fallen. You did
Oh.
something.
It was signed. It was signed. Remember, you are the instrument of divine justice. Your acts is our voice. Your will is our decree. The divine council. This is the will of the gods. Obey it or be cast into darkness.
That's not a signage. Not a threat.
Yeah, were they always so harsh with their orders?
No. Usually, Callista would invite me to um her room. We would talk about whatever mission I would head out on. She would help me prepare for it. That wasn't.
And taking out an entire city like that, not even just a village like Mylios, would take a lot of preparation. Callista would want to talk to you about that. If it was another god, then Callista would have known.
And why were only you assigned? Wouldn't
Nor
the
that
rest of your
that's
fellow Asmon been assigned?
we never. There were barely ever any solo missions. It would usually always be with a battalion, at least a couple of warriors, at least one healer, a scholar to be able to make reports when I couldn't.
Yeah. Which is why this is strange. Like, not to say that you didn't fall or something didn't, like, happen. I don't know. They must have concealed this from you because of something different, maybe?
I don't think it's something that. I hate to say, but I don't think this edict is something that we can trust. There's no evidence of Elyndra being here. There's no evidence. Granted, yeah, if someone had gone through and swiped things up, the evidence wouldn't be here anymore of anything, but this just doesn't make any sense. Why would Aaron Shonda be allowed to exist? Why wouldn't someone else be put onto the task if Phobos of all people was put onto Aaron Shonda, allegedly in this case, to destroy it? They wouldn't have left this up to an Azamon. It sounds like a god themselves would have wanted to intervene.
Exactly.
That's why I'm Ereshkigal was never like decided by the gods. That must have been Phobos alone.
That you know of.
No, then this.
Aaron Shonda just got like fucked up like half a year ago, like almost a year ago, guys. There were no as far as we know, there were no other gods to give any kind of order to make Phobos do that.
I just don't think we can trust this. I don't think we can trust what's going on here, because for this to be the only solo mission of all things, such a big project like this, it just doesn't sound right. And there's more and more things. Your past is so clouded, you can't remember a lot of things. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that I don't believe you, but do you believe what happened here?
Wow. Oh, I'm starving. Oh, I was so invested, I forgot to eat. My bad.
I don't know. I don't know anymore. It's hard to say.
Well, take your time. I mean, you've also been gone a while. So you might need time to just process all this.
I was here.
I think I think you were here, but it's the question of, was that city ever here?
But
Nyx.
if it wasn't here, I need to believe that I've been just walking aimlessly through woods, eating nothing, talking to no one, reading nothing?
I, I mean, it
Well,
could
this
be.
brings the question: if it all isn't real, and we assume and we take the assumption that 2-3 days ago was a Phobos thing, how much of it could be a Phobos thing? How long do you think Phobos has been trying to go after you in that case then?
That would mean that
Next.
if Elyndra never exists and this edict isn't real or from Phobos,
Nyx, I have a question for you.
uh-huh.
Has Callista ever told you to forget anything?
No.
Well, if that was the case, they wouldn't remember, buddy.
They may remember an order, but not necessarily. Can an order cause you to forget anything? Or believe something that isn't real? Or anything like that?
I wouldn't think so.
Don't know. I don't think so. Memories are more Aranus stuff than it is Callista's. Orders are not.
Is that something that she could have asked Ernest?
But she would have needed a reason.
To forget what? A city? Like,
We may not know the reason
But it doesn't.
this is what happened.
With your memories being so foggy, and we know that Ernest has clouded the minds of Azamon before. Is it possible that Callista's asked the same for what you're remembering?
I
For Vale and Leora, do they know anything about the past? Anything concrete?
I don't know. I think they do, but right now it wouldn't really matter because they will just answer whatever feeds their goal. I know Leora said that she's working for Callista right now. That Callista has sent her here. And I know Callista had said back in Aranus Temple that the fall was
wait,
so she could protect me. I don't know
wait,
what that.
Leora said that Callista sent them here when Leora said that they went out to get herbs and have been wandering around for thousands of years.
Yes.
Mm. Sorry, it's like, sorry, catching consistencies.
I don't know. I just don't know.
That you can think of as anyone, any other Azamon mention the time, mention the war clearly, mentioned anything about Elyndra, anything at all?
I have my journals, but I don't know. I have journals from before the fall.
But from before.
Before I got the
Was
edict. Like right
before you got
before,
the
I'm
edict.
pretty sure.
But we can't exactly trust those now, can we?
I mean, they're before my fall, before I even got the edict. I don't know. I don't know what is
Well,
altered, and I don't know if my memories even are altered, but
something isn't adding up. And I'm not saying it's your memories that are altered. It could just be they're clouded, or details changed around, small things, so that I don't know. Maybe the gods scrambled the location of where Elyndra actually was, so no one could dig up the past, or
I
maybe
was here.
We find out Elyndra is where Amaris is.
Oh,
bitch ass motherfucker.
That's why we can't find it.
Deadbeat dad. Anyways.
Real.
Milk.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't. I know. Elyndra was here eons ago, and I was here 3 days ago.
I believe you about it being here eons ago. I think the one from a couple days ago, I think that was another trick, bud.
Or if not a trick,
Because
I mean,
remember,
you have
you
been out in
showed
the...
us the book, and that you said you had gotten information from, and it's a fresh book with nothing in it.
If not another trick from Phobos, I mean, you have been out here alone in the woods. Kind of need a shower.
Telling me I'm
You do
crazy?
need a shower.
Not telling you you're crazy, I'm telling you you're stinky. That's two different things.
What does the being in the woods have to do with? What do you guys think I did before I met you?
I know, but isolation...
Not shower, apparently.
Isolation can do some strange things to someone.
Isolation
Especially
doesn't
someone
summon
who's...
a city, though. Is the
I
only thing.
was isolated
why
for a long time before I met you guys. I'm not crazy. I wasn't
Buddy,
crazy.
saying you are.
I wouldn't
would
call
never
you
say you were.
the peak of mental sanity.
I'm completely mentally fine. I just know that there was a city here.
Your
I don't
eyes
believe you.
doing the thing doesn't help your case.
I think that's in anger, not in command.
No, that wasn't.
It's
fine.
It's okay, Nyx. It
We'll figure it out, okay? Let's just go home for now.
I mean,
Let's go
yeah.
home. Let's think about it.
Let's get you a bath, buddy.
Let's shower.
Please take a bath.
Dude, when's the last time you cleaned your feathers? Well, that is rough. That is rough.
It's a couple weeks ago.
I'm telling
Ridley,
Leora. What?
What?
Oh, wait, hold on a second. Repeat that?
What?
Repeat.
what?
You said it. Why are you saying repeat that?
No. Oh.
You can't
Didn't
tell
say something.
Leora.
You
Aw.
can't tell Leora.
I was joking.
I am not
It's supposed to be
crazy.
funny.
I'm not.
We're not saying that you're crazy.
No one said you were.
I just know.
We're saying you smell. Please take a bath.
Just take
I-
a bath.
Ah!
Take a bath.
Back to the chart.
About to be the server's best friend. Ow. Alright, wasting time. I hit my head.
Hello.
You were like flying and so and like Maeve is like, I'm gonna get in my room. Like, dude, fuck that. I'm teleporting.
Nyx, how did actually
Oh, people are
shower
here.
first,
Okay.
then we gossip about.
No,
Core.
what?
Hi,
What?
Core.
What? What?
Why
What?
are
What do you
your
need?
eyes-
I was
Shower-
going to ask how
What's Nyx focused about?
you
Why
and
do you?
Leora chilling went. You should go shower first, though. You know.
I don't know. What do you mean?
Please go shower. Anyway,
Hey.
hi, Core.
Oh my gosh. What happened?
Wait, why is Nyx all?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I am fine. I am so fine, actually.
What? Again?
Yeah.
Nyx went up there.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, look at you! Wait, when did you? Wait. You got your bandages off. Wait.
You ain't
what-
slick. Go take a shower.
Yeah. Is your arm okay?
Can't even sneak in peace anymore.
Don't forget to wash behind your ears.
I know how to wash myself.
Don't forget the tip of your tail.
I know how to wash myself. There we go. Can't get cleaner than that. That's a whole... Okay. We'll explode it in a second.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much was not doing anything, at least like not like giving us information, and pretty much just told us we're sitting ducks.
Oh!
Been keeping this from us the whole time.
Nuh-uh, you have not been in there long enough.
I,
Watch again with soap.
I
With
did!
soap.
I did!
I
I-
can still smell the stink on you.
You
Go
can't-
watch.
That's the lava that I dipped in first, so all the dirt would burn away, and then I went into the water with soap!
Oh my god.
So it's burnt hair that I'm smelling.
I'm gonna burn you.
Let's not. Wait, no. Let's not. Wait, leave me alone.
No, sometimes you tell what happened.
Okay. So, let me get this straight. You spoke to the tree.
Yes.
You basically found out what we already know,
Mm-hmm.
and nothing's different other than
I did call them a coward.
Well,
We also know for sure that they have all the gods' essences now or whatnot.
oh, well.
And their excuse for not using it is, I don't know. So,
Really?
well, not quote for quote, but pretty much.
It was
What
a fancy way of saying, I'm
quote for quote?
the tree.
Pretty
It's
much
it's
saying that
some
they
sort of
couldn't
fancy
properly utilize them because they were only properly, synced up with the Nara's powers, and that the rest they couldn't use. Yada yada yada. Blah
Without
blah blah. Making
consequence.
excuses
Without
once
consequence.
again.
Well, wait,
Hey guys,
okay,
I
so...
couldn't use
Hi,
it without
wait,
severe consequence.
wait. Okay, so the tree basically said it can't use the powers because it's... What?
Because it would be a consequence. It would be consequential. Yes, it would be consequential.
And also, we can't do anything because we're mortal. And also,
The tree is pretty much on a different cycle than all the other gods except for Inara.
Oh, okay.
Also-
Menstrual cycle?
also,
Way of
we can
explaining
only
it, but okay.
we can
I'll
only
get
the only
you.
one.
I'll get you. I'll get you. I'll get you. I swear. Please.
What they said? I think I want to.
Anyway, also, the
someone-
only
could
one,
someone
the only
DM it
one
to
who
me?
can help fix the void stuff is correct me if I'm wrong if I don't remember this correctly. Is only a god and the only one that we know is potentially alive. Damaris, who fucked off before the God War happened. Ergo, this world is fucked. And Portal Plan is back up.
Wait, but... Now I'm confused.
TLDR, the world is doomed and we literally can't do anything.
As long-
Surely it had to say something else.
Sorry. As long as a god doesn't sweep in and saves us, we're fucked.
Oh.
And the only one who is alive, that's not Phobos. The only one who is alive, potentially, that we know of, is Amaris, and that guy
Did
fucked
the
off.
tree say anything about where Mars could be? Did you ask?
No, I wasn't doing a lot of that. Question
Something
asking.
about bells. I don't
in
really
rega-
know.
Some in regards of faint ringing bells and a city
Faint
in the
ringing
sky.
bells. A city in the... That's something. That's not nothing. We could go with that. I'd rather
I
take
mean-
that
Not a
than...
clear answer either. It's in a book.
I mean-
it's better than nothing.
How much of an answer is this something we can trust? Because we have also Ikea.
It's better than nothing. I'd rather
Wait.
we have... Yes, I'm sorry.
Thank
Please
you.
continue.
Thank you. Okay. For a bit now, I have been hearing bells as well, and at first I was very confused. And wait, let me finish. And there are two moths that showed up, I think, roughly a month ago. And they're both from
the city of Cirrus.
Serious.
Yes. And I don't know how soon, but I am going to ask if they could take me to Cirrus. I think we should go.
Okay.
We also still have Callista in the celestial realm. If I get there, I can free her, and then she said that she was willing to help us.
Buddy,
Nyx, that wasn't
we've been
real.
over this.
That's not Callista. We've talked about this.
It was Phobos's illusion, remember?
No.
I know you want it to be real really bad, but we have to consider the literally illusion-inducing god harassing us on a daily basis at this point.
Okay. Let's focus on what we can try. At the very least, it's better than nothing. Because I'd rather do something than just be, Okay. So you said you met these two moths, and they're from this floating city that you said.
Yes.
Okay. And something about bells. And you said you were hearing bells. Do you know anything else about this bell noise?
It is correctly connected to Amaris.
Okay,
So
that's something.
Is
That's
it
something.
like
That's something.
jingle
That's something.
bells? Is it a church bell?
Is it like wait? Is it like this bell? Like yeah. Is it like that bell?
Yes, it's like that.
Yes. Okay, that's better. That's better than nothing.
Yeah, at first it was distorted, but then now recently it's more of a normal bell.
Okay.
Oh, does it mean Amaris has finally decided to get over his daddy issues and come back?
Whoa!
Mars isn't the one who has daddy issues.
Yeah, he has issues with being a daddy. Duh.
Next.
I don't think Amaris is a daddy.
Can you say that in any other way?
What do you think?
Than saying daddy? You see that?
I have to follow Callista's order.
It wasn't Callista. So therefore you don't have to follow it. We've been through this. It's an illusion. The feathers disappeared once they left your hand.
I don't think that's I don't think that matters to Nyx. Like, not saying it doesn't matter, but like I don't think that's gonna change how Nyx is feeling at the moment. I don't think that's gonna solve anything.
Still go to
having that knowledge.
We can still go to the celestial realm at some point. If
Okay.
it will make you feel better.
I think maybe going and also finding answers on Amaris.
Finding answers. How about you talk to these moths that you know, and see if you can find out anything about it, and see what you gather intel for us.
Oddly enough, gets this.
Yes.
What I found out recently as well. Last time I talked to them, apparently I knew one of them since I was a kid. And they were actually trained by my father, who was a general.
Oh, a general?
Was he a modern major general?
Did your parents suck?
My mom did.
Okay.
My mom did.
Dude, I didn't know which one.
I'm sorry, where did you draw that conclusion from hearing a general, and then did your where did that
No, when we talked about families, like, way back around Christmas time.
Oh, okay.
That's the context. I don't go up to people and just tell them, hey, by the way, just FYI, did your parents suck? Totally guessing. I would have in normal groups, I think I would have a 50-50 chance. In this group, make that a 70-20.
I was gonna say that, like, from what it sounded like you heard, oh, your father's a general. Like, you got that conclusion from the military aspect.
I was a general, and I think I would have been.
I get it.
I would have been a
not
parrot,
knowing where
you know?
you were thinking, it kind of sounded like you were drawing that conclusion from the military aspect alone.
But yeah, no, he was a sergeant at the time. I don't know where he is now. So.
Okay, so
Hold on,
I'm learning two things. These moths have a military, and okay, my brain. Hang on.
One of these moths is your supposed childhood friend. Do you remember your child? Like, who were your childhood friends? Do you know if this was actually your childhood friend?
It's very brief. I've only been to the city like 3 times, but I do. But
wait.
But I
What do you remember about your childhood?
So
I don't want to go through that again.
So you said you've been to the city before, so the city does exist.
Yeah.
Okay, that checks off one
just-
box.
So what? Wait.
Now then,
So
if you've been there
you're
before-
telling me that Rain?
Wait.
Hold.
Oh.
You're telling me
Hold-
that
Back up, please.
You're-
Back up, please.
you're.
Dude, shut the fuck up and
Bro,
breathe yourself.
cover your
Breath,
mouth,
breath,
Six.
breath,
Oh my
breath,
god.
everybody. Okay.
You're telling me that Rain can come up with some city that exists and they've been to, and we all believe them, no questions asked. But when I say I've been to,
No. I believe you.
No,
It's
no,
just that you said that there's another person that has been there as well, so that's more than one person.
there was a city full of people in Elyndra.
Buddy.
That we know
But-
of. That we know.
So
Next, please.
okay. So
Next.
I
I'm
do.
so then why
sorry.
don't we wait? So you know where the city is?
I don't know where to.
Thank you so much for the raid. Hi, Connor.
But do you?
Oh.
When did you hear it? When did you hear me say I
Okay,
didn't
that's
believe
Have
you?
The other two.
Seen of a place of this Cirrus place?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't I not believe
Have you ever been?
No, I've never been. I've
We
heard
just went to Elyndra and it's no longer there, and I was there 2 to 3
I'm
days
sure if we
ago.
asked, like some merchants or something, we'd be able to get pointed in the right
I
direction.
have.
Or whenever those mods.
We have like the supposed
I don't
god,
know.
right? Like
But,
on like annoying us, correct?
We can
Mhm.
but we can
So
also
what
go
if
there and
that
investigate
god
some,
is?
for
You know how the
information.
lab got infected with like void stuff?
Mhm.
What if it managed to like move something? Because I feel like a gods would have that power to be able to like snap their fingers and something goes just like from one place to another.
Interesting.
I don't know.
Claim to be my childhood friend, but I didn't exactly.
But you said you were there a couple days ago, so you know it exists.
Kinda
Oh
Yeah.
my god,
They
open
never-
the door!
Well, the thing is,
Do you think they told
hate
us
you
about the
all. I hate you all.
DORE?
huh?
The door?
The door?
Oh my god.
I wasn't finished.
By the way,
But,
you wanted to know about me and
never-
Leora?
Ooh, yes, give me the teeth.
Okay, so
I'm walking over and
so we did like
for the protective.
did you hear that?
No.
We did
Oh. I gotta go.
did you get that?
You don't want to know.
I'll tell you guys in a minute.
No, it's I've seen them like
Save it for later.
rough.
We'll hear it.
I seen them last week, but I haven't seen them a bit. But I'm pretty sure we'll talk again probably soon. Anyways.
Sure. Okay. Then yeah, next time you see them, ask to either like ask to tag along, bring like a lodestone with you, because I don't know, it's a flying city, so I don't know if it moves around or something.
Depends if
If
it's on
you're-
clouds or not.
No.
Nah,
not.
then it doesn't
It's
then it doesn't
not
move.
clouds?
Should it be moving at
No.
least?
mhm.
Interesting.
I don't know, it's a
Okay.
flying city. There's kind of little stopping it from just moving.
It's pretty
Um,
big. It's
mhm.
pretty big.
It's big. Okay, that's good to know. Okay, so next time you see these moth friends of yours, ask them for more details about
Thank you.
know, the city.
Thank
Ask
you. I
if
try my
You
best.
can get a location, and that's a game plan, and you can bring it back to us, and we can all go and Also, ask about the bells. Ask about the bells too.
Oh,
I feel like that's really prevalent.
Okay, so I have asked them before about the bells. So I
what have they
guess
said?
it's so one of them is a bell keeper. Yep, one of it's bell keeper.
A bell
And
keeper? What kind of bell?
like protecting like Amaris's like actually belt like there's a
How would you? I'm sorry. I feel like you should have mentioned that. Wait.
Yeah, I feel like we skipped over a lot. Actually, that feels like very relevant.
Excuse.
Sorry. I feel like you should have started with that. If we're talking about something like the
excuse
tree
me, I was getting drawn for information.
The tree mentions hearing distant bells in relation to Amaris, and I feel like the first thing you should have mentioned is, oh, this other moth is the protector of Amaris's bell. I'm sorry.
Listen.
What? Feels like very relevant information, actually.
Listen.
You're telling me they were protecting the fucking bell, and you didn't think to like be like, oh yeah, by the way, they're protecting the bell.
Rain.
Listen.
The bell that is the Mars's bell. The bell that this guy's protecting.
Oh,
Rain. I can.
Rain. Listen, I didn't figure out like this information until like I think like the second time.
And you didn't think it was relevant all the times you've seen us since then to not mention it.
Well,
wait, how long ago was this?
We're still trying to figure stuff out. Still trying to figure stuff out.
Okay, either way, we know now. So we just gotta get to the city, figure out what's going on with the bells.
Get Amaris's ass back here.
I don't even know if Amaris would be serious, but just getting any information about how to get Amaris
dragging Amaris back by their fucking ear.
Oh my god.
Actually,
Amaris alone.
You really quick. Sidebar.
Sidebar.
You guys you guys wanna know how my day with Leora went?
Sure.
I'm scared to know.
It's okay. So we did
What the
Well, that was explicit.
You know what?
I didn't know you got down and dirty like that.
Oh.
You were safe, right?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, great.
I was never prepared for that.
Is that why like Xena was like wigging out about you guys like spending time together? Is that?
I think Xena was wigging out about.
Oh no!
You know what? I'm in the corner.
Well then. Okay.
It could have been worse.
Yeah, it probably could have been worse.
It could have, yeah, we could have done.
Oh, you don't. No. Okay. Next.
This is my new favorite bit.
Anyway, so
back to serious
spoke
lore.
to the tree.
Yes.
You found out.
Well, spoke is a big word. I think it was more yell.
You yelled at the tree.
Yes.
Great. Okay, so you yelled at the tree. You found out basically the tree isn't great at its job. I thought we knew that already. And we also found out that Mars is possibly somewhere in this moth city? Possibly, with bells. And that you know the moth that guards said bell.
I'm gonna check up on the
And haven't mentioned anything.
Considering the lack of materials so far, I don't know.
I just told them about my afternoon.
Okay.
Your afternoon?
We have
With
an idea
Leora.
for. Good for you, bud. We have an idea for after Cirrus.
Come back here! I want to tell you too!
Who else is hearing this bell ringing?
Me, Kielo, Rose, I don't know if CJ hears it.
So
It's
are you
just-
gonna do the word bleeping thing, or are we gonna have a serious conversation?
No, I was gonna do the world beeping thing. Why are you
Mhm.
so mean to me? Why do you need to ruin my bits?
I already heard it in the distance when I was talking to them about an actual serious conversation. So like, oh, okay, I know exactly what they're doing. Anyway,
Damn.
sorry, bud.
Fucking love it. My new favorite bits, truly.
Happy for you, bud.
I'm never using that again.
Use protection next time.
I did.
Huh?
Anyway, okay. So there's an idea for after. We have an idea for after Cirrus.
Okay.
There's no guarantee it will work. But considering how something recently happened, I think there's a possibility it could work. I can't be specific.
Is it,
What could work?
What did you do? What did you do?
They.
Mm.
Wait.
Right,
Uber-
you
No, no,
guys
no, no.
weren't
Does this
here.
have- does-
Wait,
You
does
guys
this have-
weren't.
wait.
Oh,
Does
you
this
guys
have
weren't
something-
here for this
Does
one.
this have something to do with the order I heard about? You're basically like you have an Asmon order now. Is that what this is? Is this
No,
what this is?
more like they screwed around and found out, and then they
Well,
bring
you
forward
see.
swords. Yeah, they.
So
messed
it's
around and
basically
find
you have
out.
your own order. What did you do? What did you do?
What god
Yeah.
did
Cut
you
out
speak
so
to?
badly.
What
Yeah,
god
did you
did you
do?
speak to?
What
What
did you
god
do?
did you speak to?
Oh, we talked.
Was did you?
Oh.
Okay.
No.
Was this at the Whimsy Woods?
Mhm.
Great.
Wait, can you wait.
I'll go fucking sense it myself, dude. I don't care.
Nyx, what are you doing?
No, I mean
Oh,
Nyx,
below
what's
the
going on?
house.
Nyx, what's going on?
I can feel it. I can sense it.
They can
Since
smell
what?
it.
Nothing happened here. There's nothing in there except a copy of the upstairs. I promise you.
Guys, we can't stay here long. Core's fucking going through it.
Get Course away from here while I figure this out. Where's
Okay, we're going back
where's
to the chart.
where is it? Where is the entrance?
You know, considering their night, I'm surprised they're having trouble finding an entrance.
Obi.
I'm glad no one fucking heard
I'll
that
cover it live.
except me. Holy shit. Ah! Got it.
Hey, this is a private area. This is a private domicile. Nyx, do you even know how elevators work?
No.
Oh, buddy. You're stuck in the elevator tube, aren't you? Holy shit! Oh my god! This is my storage area. Leave it. Oh my god! Leave it alone. Why do you touch everything? So tired of this place. Take your time. Do not break it.
I will if you don't bring me to the place where it's Bring
Bring
me
you where?
to level 1.
Okay. Huh. Actually, it seems like it's not working.
I don't think you understand. I will go fucking feral.
I'm being genuine. It seems like it's not working. I don't know what's going. I don't know who broke it.
Ah!
Hehe, I lied.
I'm gonna hurt someone, actually. Oh, that's something. That's something for sure. Well, their loss. Hurry up, dude. Shit! I have rockets.
What the fuck was that? What the fuck? Was that you hitting a bunch of firework rockets? What the
Yeah.
hell?
Hey, Kaylin.
Nyx, hey, I don't have any of the magical energy in this room balanced for a whole ass Asmon in here. Please get out.
What is this?
Nothing.
Uh-huh.
Hi.
Welcome.
Hi.
This is going to destroy the trout population.
We. There you go.
Please get out of here.
Guys,
Now I've got to rebalance this whole ass area. You know how long it took me to sanitize cores being in here? With this fucking magical energy mojo, whatever the fuck is going on there?
Nyx, go back to the shard.
No.
Nyx, go back to the shard.
No.
I'm serious.
Okay, that's fine if you're serious. This is insane.
Nyx,
You guys,
I need you to leave.
For what?
I can't tell you.
Because you've been ordered by...
You cannot be here.
Why not?
I can't tell you.
then it does. That's not a good enough reason.
No, they quite literally cannot tell you.
I'm physically incapable of telling you, but there is a very good reason why you cannot be here.
Why
you
me
shouldn't
specifically?
Be here, and we don't know who's watching. You need to go.
Fine. How the fuck does the thing work?
Scroll and then
Oh
right
my
click.
God,
Are you kidding me? I hate this thing. Ooh, what else is here? Very cool. Alright.
That's not the room.
No, I know that's not the room where we're supposed to go. I'm just snooping now. They're not gonna tell me what's over here. Yeah, I don't know how to get there. I'm gonna go back to the shard now.
Oh. Okay.
Hi. Did you find out anything?
I found out I'm not allowed, apparently, to see anything.
Why? Wait, what? What'd you find out?
Well, I found out who they were like, who ordered them.
Well, Rain could have told you that.
But Rain didn't.
I did.
No,
Oh.
Rain did.
I didn't know. I didn't hear.
What did the area look like?
Like an
Why
Ikea.
is the one place I can't go?
Wait, I took
Like
a
an
picture,
Ikea shrine.
It's an Ikea shrine. Why did they have a shrine to Ikea? Well,
I took a
Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see.
I
I have a camera.
just
Hey gamers.
Hi. How did everything go?
Welcome
Are you
back
okay?
to Mediator Spring. Mediator Spring.
Radiator Spring.
Radiator Spring, sorry. I never...
Mediator.
Okay, so you made a deal with Ikea. You can't talk about it. There's a good reason you can't talk about it.
Yes.
Why?
And there's a reason why people can't go there.
There's a reason why people can't go there. I know why I can't go there. I don't know why anybody else can't go there. Is it... Is it...
I can't... If you can
I
make
know you
guesses,
can't...
I can't confirm anything.
No, I know you can't confirm anything.
No,
I'm trying to figure out loopholes to get information.
Let's think about this.
hot cold.
Some of us here, not naming any names, are void touched.
Ah. I see. Okay.
Is that a convincible reason for you, Chorus?
I can neither confirm nor deny.
I'm not asking you if you confirm it from, like, Ikea's side. I'm asking if you think that if that reason was given, in your opinion, would that be a logical reason to go to without necessarily confirming if that is the reason it would go to?
I don't think that's...
I'm really proud of how you worded that. I'm just letting you know.
Yeah.
Thank you.
My camera back.
I've learned from the best.
I don't know how to do it.
My camera back.
Okay.
You don't know how to what?
Hold on.
In your personal opinion, without therefore confirming true, like, fact, do you think that would be a reasonable reason to go to?
One can make the assumption of that possibly being or not being a reason.
I see. Dude, we're communicating beyond Divine, alright? We have our own fucking line!
Okay.
I'm gonna get slash killed in 2 seconds, so like...
You're right.
Okay. Okay. And it's both you and Kaylin.
Why Ikea? Isn't
Yeah.
she evil?
Can you tell us? I'm assuming you can't tell us why.
Was she a pleasure to be around?
In your personal opinion, whether confirming or denying the statement that Nyx made earlier, do you think that your interaction was pleasant? And by
One
the
could
statement
make
that
the
Nyx made,
assumption that
Like-
the interaction could have been or could have not been pleasant.
wonderful. Okay.
God, I'm getting
I
tired.
like this form of confirming / not confirming.
I'm fully not confirming anything actually.
No, I know you're not. You're
No.
definitely not confirming anything.
You're not confirming
nor-
fact. You're not
Great.
confirming.
I like this way that we're talking to each other.
What's
Let's just
going
say
on?
it. Let's phrase it like that. Okay.
We're figuring out phrasing.
They're assuming things.
Assuming what?
I'm not assuming anything. I'm
not
just
assuming
personal.
anything either.
I'm asking about your opinions, which opinions are not necessarily rooted in fact. Therefore, you can give your opinion, and your opinion could be that you're.
We tried that one.
This is going to negatively
trust me?
affect the trout
Oh, yeah.
population.
Oh yeah, imagine how we felt when we were actively trying to tell people things.
Yeah. I know how you felt.
How do I?
I'm
how
an
do I ask
Azamon.
the question
This
that I'm
is
thinking?
this is my usual.
Yeah, no, but this is juicy shit.
It's what leaf?
How do I ask
Juicy
this?
shit.
How do I ask this? I know there's a way. I know there's a way that I can loophole this.
Wait.
I just don't know how.
Wait,
Ah!
you
think the master of loopholes haven't thought of all those
no,
things
no,
yet?
no.
This is me. I say, but this is me. Me. This is me. Oh.
You
It's
guys,
fine.
quick sidebar. I got these fried cheesecake bites.
Dude, I'm so fucking hungry right now.
Sharing.
Okay, I have enough for one for each of us. Okay.
I actually
Don't eat the whole thing.
okay. I am actually ending stream, cause
Okay.
it's
Okay.
late and I am tired and I didn't get my pre-stream nap.
And
So-
no double dipping. Okay. No double dipping. We all have to share the same sauce, so
Dude,
no double dipping.
I triple dip.
the hell?
I'm about to triple dip in that bitch. Anyways, I'm gonna go bed now.
Okay then.
Thank you so much for the follow. Hi. Welcome in. You just in time. I'm about to raid out. We're going up to the tower right now. I hope you guys liked my fucking like lore. What? What the fuck is going on? Hi, you seem such a cool stream. I just had to follow before you read it out. Thank you so much! We do a lot of lore streams here, but we also do some, like, variety games. What is making that noise? Wait, this is driving me insane. What is going on? Shit, I can't get up there, can I?
Fuck the trout population.
I need
this
help.
This is gonna ruin the tour.
I need
What's
your
it,
help.
Wyatt?
Oh.
Oh?
No, oh.
Please come with me.
Oh. Okay. What's up?
I'm still alive, just FYI.
That's
There's something going on. And it's driving me insane, and I need it fixed before I end stream, or I can't end stream correctly.
Okay. What is it?
I don't know where the music is coming from.
Oh, hold on. Let me turn up my sound. It's probably a zombie.
I know, but I don't know where.
Oh, ow.
Shit, I need another. Shit, okay. Oh boy.
That I initially thought was. Did you find it?
No! Oh, I found it!
You didn't look on your roof? Oh my god, dude. I know I'm the expert at finding these guys, but goddamn.
I need help.
Where are you?
On the roof. Oh shit. This is why I need help. I can't get up there. Always the bridesmaid, never the bride.
You don't even know what that means.
No, I do not.
That's my phrase. That I use incorrectly all the time.
Yeah. Come on.
Where'd my shulker box go? Did I leave it?
I don't know.
I probably left it in my storage. Ugh. Because someone was building a Tower of Babel over there. Holy shit.
Well, you didn't explain to me how the elevator worked.
I was pretending it was broken and hoping you would leave.
And guess what? It didn't stop me.
I'm gonna go back down to see if I should be in excruciating pain or not.
Oh, okay. Anyways, as I was saying, hi! I hope you guys like my little crash out in lore. I will be back on Sunday with more lore around, what was it, 4 p.m. EST? I'm okay. Yeah, around 4 p.m. EST. Very, very important lore stream. Very excited. This has been literally like half a year in the making. So hoping that everything will go well. I still have like issues with like coughing and like my voice from being sick last week. So please, as I get back into streaming, have mercy. But yeah, till Sunday, because I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow, to be honest. I could be streaming, I could be doing absolutely nothing. Who knows? We'll see. But yeah, love you guys. Hope for the people who celebrate 4th of July, I hope you have a great 4th of July. And for the people who aren't celebrating 4th of July, thank you so much for coming over here. And let's see who we are rating. Ooh, someone is working on art fights, which I need to do more as well, but we'll see. Alright, have fun, be nice, tell the streamer that I said hi, and I'll see you guys on Sunday for sure.